কুমিল্লাকে নিয়ে বাড়তি একটা
The yo just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা মাইসিপিএ ট্রেনিং
আবার
শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা তা হচ্ছে কি এবং এখানে আপনারা যে কোনো যদি পেজে
যারা অলরেডি আছে তারা হয়তো লাইভ দেখতে পাচ্ছেন, তবে এই ভিডিওটাকে আমি ডিলিট করে দিব, এটা আমি রাখবো না, কারণ আমি জাস্ট এটা আপনাদের দেখানোর জন্য করতেছি। তো ওকে, এ হচ্ছে সাবস্ক্রাইব কি বিষয় আপনার দরকার হবে সব বিষয় নিয়ে আজকে বলবো। একটি লাইভ স্কোরিং আসবে, সেই সফটওয়্যারটি হচ্ছে এই সফটওয়্যারটি। যদি জিটি এবং এখানে ব্রাউজার সোর্স সেটিকে আমি ওপেন করব,
number 14 in the Bangabandhu Bangladesh Premier League. It's the Premier Bank earlier in this tournament already.
So you've got the coin. Tails is the call from Sakib. Wow.
Match number 14 in the
Back-to-back wins
Bangabandhu
with the toss there.
Bangladesh
Like,
Premier
any
League.
surprises
It's
on
the
what you wanna
Premier
do?
Bank earlier in this tournament already. Fellow
So you've got the
commentator
coin.
was happy.
Tails is the call from
joins me
Sakib.
And Mujibur Rahman with quick.
Yeah, they have a toss cut out. The Khulna Tigers, they need. Chris Gale mentioned that. Do you think they'll be a lot different or the opposite?
There he is. Strike rate of 121.
Yep, rightly mentioned. Universe Sports Hassan, of course. He's made such an impressive.
Let's play safe with Dettol. Straight away.
Pace on offer. Bravo likes it, tucks it down. Should get at least a couple. Now he gets a. 4 more. Edge and taken. That's supposed to be good.
On the pass. This time outside the off stump. In the corridor. Playing it off the back foot. And, well.
Bravo departs for 9. 9 for 1, Borishal. Through the gap, just had to time it, Chris Gale, and gets off the mark finally with the boundary.
Oh, he's got him! He's bowled him! Knocked him over, Khalid Ahmed!
Times in his career, would he missed a ball like this? Staying back to the pavilion. Chris Gale out for 4, 18 for 2. Take that. Short ball, dispatch to the boundary.
Mushfiqur Rahim named one change at the toss with you, Eddie. And he's the one who picked up 2. Oh, close, gone!
Ending. Is this some good glove work? Is this some good awareness? Yes, it is. This is an excellent start by the Khulna Tigers. Gone for 5, 24 for 3. Down the wicket straight away. Shanto.
But now it's up to him to get a move on. Just
For a moment, Farhad Raza felt that he should have just moved slightly backpedaling towards the ropes. Didn't have time for a
named
moment.
one change at the toss with you, Eddie.
Shakib Al
And he's
Hasan
the
would
one who
have
picked
felt
up
that
2.
to
Oh,
see a
close!
fielder jump for a catch.
This is an excellent start by the Khulna Tigers.
It's a,
Down the wicket straight away.
That's short and punished.
now it's up to him to get a move on. Just
They will go out of the boundary.
24 for 3 at one stage. Again, this time it's from the
He
bat of
should have
Shakib Al
just
Hasan. He swatted that away for the maximum.
Backpedaling towards the ropes.
Just a tad bit
Didn't
short.
have time for
He
a
named
moment.
one
Got
change at the
underneath
toss
it.
with you, Eddie.
Shakib Al
He's
Hasan
the
would
one
have
who
felt
picked
up
to
two.
see a
Oh,
fielder
close,
jump
got
for
it.
a catch.
This is an excellent start by
Connecting
the
it so
Khulna
well for a
Tigers.
6.
It's a,
Down the
should
wicket
have stopped
straight
that.
away.
Oh, beautifully played. Lovely touch this time from the bat.
Short
Not
and
movement
punished.
now it's up to
Shanto.
him to get a move on. Just
You can't throw it away.
They will go out of the boundary.
24 for 3 at one stage. Again, this time it's from the bat of Shakib Al
It is the
Hasan.
second
He
try.
swatted this
now it's up
time.
to him to get a move on.
Check Mehdi Hassan, the fielder, at deep cover point. Yes, off his fingers. One bounce to the boundary for 4.
You can't. You need to be in control.
Shakib
Check
Al
Mehdi
Hasan
Hassan,
would
the
have
fielder.
felt to
Oh,
see a
close.
fielder
Got
jump
it.
for a catch.
Deep cover
This is
point.
an excellent start by
Yes,
the
so
Khulna
off his
Tigers.
fingers.
Terms of picking up a stick.
Wicket
That's
straight
right
away.
Now to him to get a move on.
You need to be in control.
Right of the meaty part, the sweet part of the bat.
Again, this time it's from the bat of Shakib Al Hasan. He swatted this
Now it's up
time.
to him to get a move on.
Check Mehdi Hassan, the fielder.
41 with that 6.
At,
That's a very good shot.
Deep cover point. Yes, off his
What could
fingers.
go there?
One
Will this
bounce
be
to the
taken?
boundary for 4.
Finally!
Shakib
You need to be in control.
Shakib Al
Mehdi Hassan, the
Hasan
fielder.
would have felt to see a fielder jump for a
Went for
catch.
it. Deep cover
This was
point.
an excellent start by
And an easy one taken by Yasir Ali Rabbi. For 41, Borishal 103 for 4.
I think he has to do the job, a big job with the bat.
right of the
No.
the speed part of
Finds
the bat.
again the fielder in the lead.
Again, wanted to carry on with that fielder, getting at the very bottom of the bat. Deep cover point. Yes, of course, fingers far.
Let me take it.
45.
Finally. Looked to be in control. Oh yes, it's well zone and he's belted that away.
Oh yeah, and back of a hand, easy one taken by Yasser Ali Rafsana Pereira. 41, doesn't matter for Ziyara. Again, the elevation, the barrier, getting at the very bottom of the bat. Deep cover point. Yes, of course,
Ball there, we take it. Finally. Looked to be in control.
Straight, and he got the off stumps all paid off. Zero Rahman gone for 8. It's 118 for 6.
Through the gap and 4. That's very good. Top edge. The man at short fine, or the man at square leg. Decide to come back for a second and maybe...
For the ball to land in no man's land, as they say. Look at this clip away, getting the leading edge. He goes quickly for the run. Fine. Take the first run. And then suddenly he's sent back. And he's well short. Another down. It's 6-2 at Vanchukur, 125 for 7.
Goes across his stumps, Nur Hassan, yes! He decides to go for 6. Does he get all of it? The risk factor after 18.
Well, he was weighing his options whether to retain strike or go for the big one. Decided in the second option in the process. Cricket, under the circumstances, goes 10 for Nur Hassan. 130.
Off one hand there for Mujib. He finds the power. Goes short, played through the onside, and a good catch.
To have a tall man at the boundary. Another short again. It's 6-2. He went for it. Don't blame him for playing that shot. Could have easily gone over.
Goes across his stumps. Nur Hassan, yes.
Mehdi Rana without bothering the scorers.
He decides to go for 6. Does he get all of it? The risk factor. And Mujib's got this, and he's got all of it. He wants a total to bowl at.
The big one. Decided. And the second delivery in the process. Cricket.
Hugo Prasanna takes the catch.
Goes 10 for Nur Hassan. Well, you can see
one
that
hand there for Mujib. He finds the
really foxed the timing. They
just managed to
plays
through the
push it up in there.
onside,
But this
and
is very
good
well
catch.
done. Came in to have a tall man is his distance and then cupped his hands underneath.
Mujib, an end of 6 balls, and that is the back.
Mehdi Rana without bothering the scorers.
He decides to go for 6. Very good in the field. He denied the batting side. Right, what will they need? Does he get all of it? The risk factor. Mujib's got this, and he's got all of it. He wants a total to bowl at.
Henry Fletcher, the right-hander.
He is
decided
good nick.
And the second
118.
Also 65 matches. And finished with the flurry with the bat today, smashing a 6. Let's play safe with Dettol. Drifted down the leg side, he's been punished. First ball. Stand and deliver, beautiful shot, lovely start. On the second time, he does get set. Again, same result. Not great foot movement, but
Lovely timing. It's not an easy stroke to play for a left
particularly if
hand.
there's a paceman in.
Easily taken.
Annoyed with himself, is just being pegged down, forced into a shot of indiscretion. He went for it. He had to reach for it. Just the length of the ball not allowing him to get underneath that one. All he could do. 23 for 1 and Shomo gets 13.
available. Just like that, and he's hit that shots in that direction. Oh, he's bowled him. I thought he missed his stumping chance, but
straight after a boundary, he watches the feet, prevents a hitting zone for Ronnie. He's given it out already. He has. He's gone for 6, 31 for 2.
Oh, has he got a bottom edge? Yes, he has. DJ Bravo starts dancing. Why not? He's picked up by a wicket.
I just mentioned, once you dig yourself into a hole and then you get a man that's got over 550 T20 wickets. Gone for 12, 31 for 3. There's an appeal.
Yeah, right from the pitch. Straight into the... This time he finds and allows bowling came back in, knocks him over. What an over!
DJ Bravo, 2 wickets in the over. This one actually stays down.
It's the angle that is coming in from Mehdi Hassan Rana. Down the leg side. Yeah, it's got enough on the bat. And lightning outfield brings it. Genuine edge. And a boundary.
Gaps like these and boundaries like these will assist, but you need the score. That's 4 to start with. Test cricket beat in international cricket. Should be safe, it is. Catches. And it's shots like these.
He had immense amount of time, that Yasir Ali Rabbi, to slap it away. Wide-ish long on.
Should be runs, especially. Take another maximum to finish. Dwayne Bravo's over.
With
That's 4 to start
put
with.
down.
Cricket beat in international cricket.
It was there to be hit. He should have put away for a boundary. Just didn't get the
Safe
elevation.
it is. Catches.
Made a mess of it in the end, Mujibur Rahman.
And it's shots like these.
He had
Helped on the
immense
corner,
amount
that
of
should run away
time,
for 4. It's a
Yasir Ali
much-needed
Rabbi,
one.
to slap it away.
Mushfiqur Rahim, where does this
Wide-ish long
land?
on.
It goes for 6.
Take another maximum to
Gone for a
finish.
6.
Dwayne Bravo's
It's not
over.
an easy shot to play, so you've got to time it to
With
perfection and
That's
hit
4 to
that.
start
put
with.
down.
Cricket beat in
Beautifully.
international cricket.
It was there to be hit all the way. Put away for a
Disappointed.
boundary. Just didn't get the...
Swings it round the corner.
He had
Helped back
immense
the
amount of
ball.
time,
This over
Yasir
well
Ali
again by
Rabbi, to
Mushfiqur.
slap it away.
That's hit Mushfiqur Rahim. Where does this
Wide-ish
land?
long
It goes for 6.
Take
He
another
had to play the
maximum to
big
finish.
shot.
He did not.
Bravo's
It's
over.
not an easy shot to play. It's a very smart catch to
With
perfect by the
That's 4 to
inside.
start.
Mushfiqur Rahim.
Timing
Where
in
does
the
this
front.
land? It goes
Mushfiqur
for
Rahim
6.
goes for 33 or 6.
Dwayne.
Khulna 114 for 5.
Is that in the slot? That's hanging in the air. Where's this? Saqib Al Hassan coming under it. It's gone for 6.
Yasir Ali picks up his 50 in that fashion, going deep in his crease and hitting that with immense power.
shot.
He did not.
Bravo's
It's
over.
not an easy shot to play. It's a very smart catch.
Is that through the gap? Yes, it is. Well, there's one of the 5. Mushfiqur Rahim.
Timing
Where
in
did
the
he
front.
land? It's in
Mushfiqur
the
Rahim
gap.
goes for 33 or 6.
Dwayne.
Has he hung on? Jacob Lintott.
Yeah, all he had to do. You see this.
Very good afternoon. Welcome to Chattogram, to the Zohra Machodi Stadium for the two matches in today's fixture of the Bangabandhu BPL 2022. Match number 15, the one coming up, Comilla Victorians versus Minister Dhaka. And later on in the evening, we have the Chattogram Challengers against Fortune Borishal. Let's have a look at how the teams stand with regards to points achieved. Topping the table, of course, with a 100% record. 6 points to Comilla Victorians, and they're playing for Minister Group. Dhaka were playing their sixth match today, but have garnered only 4 points, and also 6 points each to Chattogram Borishal, Khulna with 4, and languishing at the bottom, Sylhet Sunrisers with 2. So, very good afternoon to Shaman. Now let's talk about the Comilla Victorians team.
Very good afternoon to you. Yes, a very balanced side led by Imrul Qais, Nahidul Islam, the man to watch out for. Still haven't seen much of Sunil Narayan. Delport is in form, and so is Faf du Plessis. Karim Jannat is playing well. And Leighton Dash is back in the side and has made some runs already, so definitely a side to look out for. Mustafizur Rahman is also there with the cutters. Mr. Dhaka, yes, they're looking for a win, led by Mahmudullah Ria. Plenty of experience there. Tamim Iqbal is there with 2 half-centuries and a century already. In sound form, Shahzad, his opening partner. Andre Russell, the finisher. Isuru Udara, definitely handy to have. Qais Ahmed has already featured. Mashrafi Murtaza and Rubal Hussain, along with Ibadat Hussain, make it a fiery bowling lineup.
Well, they've played on different pitches in the stadium. Let's go down and join Atar Ali Khan to see which pitch they're playing on.
A bit warmer conditions here. Last couple of match days, it was quite cool. But still, the breeze is blowing across. And it's a nice feeling standing here. And before I go down and have a closer look at this, has been so far in Chattogram very good for T20 cricket. We've already seen a team getting across 200 runs.
Definitely handy to have. Qais Ahmed has already featured.
We've seen the seamers. Mithuna Chaudhary taking a hat-trick. Man of the match for 4 for 17. And the spinners also picking up wickets. Shakib Al-Hassan, Mujibur Rahman, Nasu Muhammad. A bit warmer conditions here. Last couple of match days, it was as far as I'm concerned, Chittagong has been picture perfect in terms of the pitches and the conditions all around. Even the outfield is lightning fast. Before I go down and have a look at closer look at cricket, has been so far in Chattogram very good. You want to see bowlers taking wickets? They've done that too. Seen a team getting across 200 runs.
Definitely handy to have.
Qais Ahmed has already featured. Game was played. You've seen the seamers. Brilliant. As I said earlier, taking a hat-trick, man of the match 4 for 17, and the spinner radius all picking up the wickets. Shakib looks dry, there's a little bit of live grass. There should be nice conditions. Don't think about too much days. As far as I'm concerned, Chittagong has been the bowlers picture perfect in terms of the pitches and the conditions all around. The outfield is lightning fast. Before I go down,
it's a warmish afternoon. Tamim Iqbal has been amongst the runs, seems pretty relaxed, and Coach Ahmad Shahzad always rearing to go, trying to go after the bowling very, very early on. Mahmudullah Riyad always leads well from the front, cool, calm head. And we've got Liton Kumar Dash, Nahidul Islam, Sunil Narayan, Faf du Plessis, strong unit for the other team. So it's going to be a good tough
and the conditions
and we hope that we have a good match. It's a warmish afternoon. Well, it's time to join being amongst the runs, and he's down there with the 2 captains and the match referee for the toss. Ahmad Shahzad always rearing
match
to go.
Match number 15 in the
go
Bangladesh Premier League, the Bangladesh Premier League 2022. It is presented by BBS Cables and powered by Walton.
And
alongside me, the match referee, Salim Shahid will have the coin. Captain of the Comilla Victorians, Imrul Qais, and Minister Dhaka, Mahmudullah, who is going to call. Ready, sir.
Heads
team
is the ball.
That's a good toss, my friend.
And
Well
we
done.
hope that we have a
Well
it's a warmish afternoon. It's time to join being amongst the runs, and he's down there with the two captains and fourth
Perfect game yesterday
Ahmed
with the
Shahzad,
back and the ball.
always
Feeling
rearing
Crick
to
backing
go,
up for Minty
trying
in
to
the
go after the ball.
Bangladesh Premier League, the
Very early on,
Bangladesh Premier League
Mahmoud
2022.
always
It is presented by BBS Cables and powered by Walton.
And
Alongside me, the match referee, Salim Shahid will have the point. Captain of the Comilla Victorians, and Peyton Mamadullah. Who is going to call?
Goal first, probably.
Ready,
But
sir.
I think probably having said that, wicket looks quite good.
It's a warmish afternoon.
Both of you have played a lot of cricket here. For me, just looking a bit drier. There's not as much live grass, so maybe a bit slower. Your thoughts, Mamadullah?
Maybe up front, probably with the new ball,
Yeah.
but I think probably as the days progress, I think the wicket will get better, I think.
You get better. Right. Changes in your side today?
No, it's the same team. As
Same
the
team.
last
Happy
match,
with
yes.
what happened the other day?
Yeah.
Your team as well. You're both playing very good cricket. Coming off very good wins. Any changes to your
No
side
changes,
today?
same
No
team.
changes today. That makes my job easier, and I hope your two jobs today are very easy. All the best today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, Comilla Victorians have won the toss, and they've decided to have a bowl.
Well, as you've heard, both teams coming from wins and understandably not really prepared to tinker around with any changes. Tamim Iqbal Shahzad will go off to a blistering start. Naeem needs to assert himself and get amongst the runs, and Dreras can always be there for his team. Well led by Mahmudullah Riyad.
Yes, two heavyweight teams, very balanced sides. Comilla Victorians, 100% win record, as you already mentioned. Liton Dash already among the runs. Duplessis and Delport as well, and a great bowling attack.
Once again, lovely afternoon here. A tad warmer than the last few days, but still very pleasant conditions as we see the umpires walk out with Imrul Qais leading Comilla Victorians and Mahmudullah Riyad is leading the Minister Dhaka team. This is going to be a good fight. Two very strong teams on a very nice afternoon. Everything going in favour of some good cricket out in the middle as we see the two openers walk in.
Mohammad Shahzad and Tamim Iqbal, they've got Minister Dhaka off to some rollicking starts in this tournament. Plenty of runs in the middle. It's going to be a very interesting battle. Out of the three matches Comilla Victorians have played, only on one occasion has the opposition managed to cross 100 runs, which was yesterday. Still won. 128 is his strike rate. Man to watch out for in the power play.
Yeah, he got 53 runs in the previous game against the Sunrisers, so he's just getting into the groove, and a man who's always amongst the runs. He's been absolutely exemplary, a century, and that is what his supporters home and abroad want him to perform over and over again, and he never gives less than his best in attaining that. Naidul Islam has got less than his best ability in attaining to keep a tight leash early on, even with the new ball. Will be coming into bowl first. Got a lot of wickets, and we're all set for the countdown. Let's play safe with Teto. Settling down. For Naidul has got a slip in position. Well, right on the money, as expected.
It's right on the money. As I said, it's going to be a very interesting battle. Naidul kept it very tight and tidy throughout the tournament. Making some room, straight away goes for one, in the air, is it going to be caught? No, no man's land. Dhaka off the mark.
Mohammad Shahzad making his presence felt. He's not one to shy away from the big shots, but almost got into trouble playing this, trying to play inside out. Sliced it ever so slightly, high up in there, hung there for a while. Very tantalizing for that fielder, but not close enough to get hands on the ball.
Doesn't have many time, does he? Mohammad Shahzad not ready to waste any time at all. And here's this man, Tamim, 111 of 64 deliveries in the previous match against Sylhet Sunrisers. Lendl Simmons with a century, and then he responded with another one on this very ground in Chattogram. Zohar Ahmed Chaudhary, plenty of runs.
He will be more circumspect and more careful in his initial approach than Mohammad Shahzad. But he has that comfortable feeling of having those runs behind him. You see, he can afford to bide his time, and it's understandable. Just work out what the bowler is trying to do, and particularly what the ball is doing off the wicket. It's imperative that you do not get carried away early on.
Very tidy from Comilla Victorians' perspective. Just the one run of 5 deliveries. He is a man in form. He's been man of the match on 2 occasions.
Well, he's got 8 wickets already in 3 matches. Not one yet, but that's the end of the over. 1 without loss.
আইলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয় উই ডোন্ট জাজ এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা
Two teams packed with top-notch players. Liton Daj did well, got him 47. Mahmood Hassan a bit struggling for runs. Faf du Plessis was absolutely magnificent the other day. Imrul Kayas, maybe as a captain, he'll want to score some runs. And on the other end, Tamim Iqbal, Mohammad Shahzad, and down the list, Mahmood Riyad, and of course Andre Russell. Shubhagat Home has chipped in with a few runs in a couple of matches. So good all-round teams, both these Comilla Victorians and the Minister Dhaka. Comilla Victorians elected to field after winning the toss. Just looking around, always eyeing the field, always trying to find out where he's going to blast it through. Mustafiz. Yeah, that's nicely bowled, but he's played it away into the deep for a single. Well, Tamim Iqbal has been at his blistering best in the previous game. It was a delight to watch him. Got a couple of 50s earlier, but this innings had all the shots in the book. The swivel around with the pole, the shimmy down the wicket, hitting the ball straight as an arrow, then making room for himself, hitting it inside out. It was just a collection of wonderful shots when he went on to score that century. And wasn't he delighted? Brilliant, brilliant. Absolutely marvellous innings. So he's got that, as I said, that confidence coming into this innings. So we expect good things from him. And down the leg side, an appeal more in hope than any conviction there.
Yeah, down the leg side, probably just brushed the pads on the way. Yeah, just the pads around the knee roll. Carried to the keeper. But it's a treat to watch Tamim Iqbal. He gets going. Such fluency.
There's a man who Bangladeshis always look forward to performing, whether domestically or internationally. Oh, free-flowing drive, but cannot penetrate that gap in the covers. Rustic surroundings around the Zohar Chaudhary Stadiums. We're not too far away from the sea, the Bay of Bengal, just to our right as we look down from the commentary box. Very pleasant greenery.
We've had nice breeze flowing through the stadium past few days. Nicely tucked away, quick single taken. Tamim is off the mark as well.
2 umpires today officiating. Of course, that's a friend from Sri Lanka, Pragit Rambakwela, and his partner in the middle. By Tanvir Ahmed. It's been a quiet over so far. It's not going to be quiet when he is on the lookout for big shots. Just look at the way he topped that ball away. It's not the easiest shot to play, but he really clouded that one.
Quiet. Let's turn the volume up. Yes, inside out, opening the face of the bat, underneath it, down on one knee, in the air. Power play doesn't matter, just one bounce for 4. Almost carried all the way.
It's 87% shot efficiency. So the bat speed wasn't that high, didn't need to be. Just the timing when it met the pace of the bowler that mattered, and made up his mind to go through with the shot. Oh, he tries to go again. That's going to be close. Big appeal, and the dreaded finger goes up. He's thinking about taking ADRS, not quite sure. He's talking to his partner at the other end. Seemed pretty much on a Yorker length.
Great come.
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল ডিসইনফেক্টেন্ট স্প্রে।
Alternative DRS that is on offer.
That was a very good comeback from Mustafiz. No issues with that. Perfectly legal delivery. He's thinking about taking ADRS, not quite sure. He's talking to his partner at the... Just looking at pin vision. Oh, pretty much just pitching in front and bouncing, keeping low, possibly evading the bat. To the naked eye, it seems he might not have got a touch.
Yeah, did all 100% sure. Decision pending. Did it pitch in line? The question. We'll have to see this on the mat. There it is. Ooh. Just pitched in line. Just about pitched in line.
Yeah, just I think see it pitching there, and then seems to be carrying on, going towards the leg and middle, that angle. I think the umpire may be right on this occasion, but we'll wait and see. The third umpire has got to make the decision. It's going to be, they're going to take a bit of time, but they want to make sure. And it's been confirmed from upstairs. It is out. So the first wicket, that of Mohammad Shehzad, goes early. He goes for 6. Dhaka are 7 for 1. Minister Dhaka have lost their first wicket. Mohammad Shahzad going early in the innings after hitting a blistering boundary. Mustafizur Rahman coming back with a superb delivery, and that's what you can expect from the Fizz. He batter in Imran Zaman. Tamim Iqbal has lost his opening partner. Sure, that's going to put a little bit more pressure on him to ensure that he is very careful in his approach. Well, he danced down the wicket and way down. Don't think did he get a bat to it? No, he didn't. That's the wicket.
Yeah, full and pitching in line. Lost his balance. It was a great delivery right in the block hole. And could not hit it. No contact of the bat. Pitching in line would have gone on to hit the middle and leg. Great delivery. Good response from Mustafizur Rahman.
Imran Zaman. He's prepared to have a good look at it, and with his senior partner, I'm sure Tamim Iqbal will have a few words of advice for Imran. With the early fall of the wicket, plans will have to change. Oh, he's swung it around. It's gone past the infield. It's headed for the boundary. And that is a decent start with that sweep for 4 hours.
Yeah, taking it against Naidul Islam. Not easy. He's a very tight bowler this time. Goes down on one knee, sweeps it away, and finds the gap between square leg and short fine as well. Was in the air, but in the gap. Very close though.
Just a little pause. Umpire just waiting for something to settle down. Oh, just induced that edge. You can expect Naidul to come back after he's been hit away for a boundary. Look at this. How far was it? How close was it to the fielder? Just in the air, and that despairing effort. Well, he must have had his heart in his mouth for a while there.
Dot ball to end the over. Dhaka are 12 for 1.
আইলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয় উই ডোন্ট জাজ এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা
They've been forced into a sedate start by the early loss of Mohammad Shahzad's wicket. Superb comeback by Mustafizur Rahman, and Imran Zaman playing a streaky shot to open up his account. Tamim Iqbal in a shell at the moment. Just the single of his 9 deliveries that he's faced. And so the greenery, there's some rice fields, and also I think prawn hatcheries may be there in those areas you see the water. Not quite middling it, but still getting it into the deep. Campbell through for a couple.
A change of bowling from the PBS Cables end. Shahidul Islam introduced into the attack. 30 wickets of 22 matches in his BPL career. Was Faf du Plessis at mid-on. On the gap, Tamim Iqbal on that occasion back for a couple.
Pick-up shot. How good was that? Just deviating down the leg side, helping the ball on its way, all the way for the maximum.
Oh, what a shot. Some style, some flair from Tamim Iqbal. Picked it up very quickly. Holds the pose. Such a treat to watch. Goes all the way for the maximum. The first one of this innings.
Well, he's got moving now. And again deviating down leg. Now these are balls that normally is pretty simple for man of the caliber of Tamim Iqbal to put away.
Yeah,
look at that train coming out from the port of Chattogram going towards Dhaka, possibly. Container terminal there here in Chattogram. Very busy port. One of the busiest in South Asia.
Speaking of the shrimp hatcheries as well, seafood is something worth trying when you're in this part of Bangladesh. Just by the way of Bengal, south of the country.
No, he's thrown his bat at it, and he is really very fortunate. The despairing effort, big dive to the right, could not hold on.
There was an opportunity, it goes begging. Liton Das, the wicket keeper. Still thinking about it, outside edge of Imran Zaman. Diving to his right with both hands, failing to grasp it on this occasion.
It went very quickly, but I just felt that Liton seemed to have it covered, just popped out. Oh, he thought he had his man. Not to be. Controlled shot. Lovely control, but there is... Oh, dear. Cannot afford to do that.
Well, the Comilla Victorians will not be happy with that. Back-to-back misfielding. Change of pace. Short it was from Shahidul. Nicely placed. And, well, missing it in the deep. Karim Jannat. Sloppy from him in the deep.
Tuck away for an amble single. A very good comeback with a 15-run over. 27 for 1.
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল ডিসইনফেক্টেন্ট স্প্রে।
Well, it was a sluggish start, just watchful first over, then the wicket of Mohammad Shahzad, but then that big one, the previous one. Tamim Iqbal moved on to 15 in quick time after just being watchful early on in his innings. Oh, nicely done. Just playing with soft hands. Knew there was no chance for either the wicketkeeper to come and get it or the fielder coming in from slightly deeper position. Good response from his partner, looking up and coming quickly through for the run. But Imran-uz-Zaman has been very fortunate. Played a sweep very close to a fielder. He's got an edge which is dropped by Liton Dash. Living dangerously. It swivels round, and this time no fielder is going to stop that. That is a well-placed stroke.
This is good batting. Good batting from Imran-uz-Zaman, taking it on the bowler and taking it on Nahidul. Very quick movement of his feet, transferring the weight onto the back foot, and knows where the fielders are through square leg for a boundary.
It's very unlike Nahidul to stray in line and allow those shots to be played. And he comes back with the expectation we have of him, of his accuracy.
So straight away, boundary causing a change in the field. Swept again, finds the gap. The fielder there in the deep will only get a single.
Well, Nahidul, just lack of consistent accuracy in the over. He's been so miserly while taking his wickets. 2 for 20, 3 for 5, 3 for 17 are his figures from previous games. Another clever piece of running. There's soft hands, quick single.
It's a sensible batting from Minister Dhaka. What they're doing is rotating the strike, taking quick singles. Some breeze, as I mentioned, Zohar Ahmed Chaudhary Stadium in Chattogram. Ideal conditions for cricket.
Oh, he tries to paddle it. Does get a bit of glove, I think, or did it hit the patch? Wait and see if there's a signal. It's no signal from the umpire. So we complete the 5th over. Dhaka move on to 35 for 1.
আইলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয় উই ডোন্ট জাজ এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা
Minister Dhaka group, the team 35 for 1. You would feel as long as the Centurion is out there from the previous game, Tamim Iqbal, things are under control. They bat deep. Karim Jannat. He likes to pitch the ball up. And that's a better proposition for a bowler as well, to get the ball to be pitched up while you're getting your rhythm right. He had an outing yesterday. Edward Rainsford Brent joins me, and he realized very soon that if he's bowling short of length, he will be punished. Tamim Iqbal knows how to hit through the line. Immediately goes round the wicket.
A change in angle. Good morning, Anjum. Yeah, he's a fantastic player, is Tamim Iqbal, world class. Get 100 at Lords against England. Get one in Birmingham, I think it was at Old Trafford. Almost back to back. He's a very good cricketer. But as the game progresses, we start gathering data and we start looking at how good and how better players can become. Now, if you look on the left of your screen, it's pace backlift angle at 159 to 170, and then the spin backlift angle at 180 to 193. And this is smart cricket, which is a sensor that's put at the top of the bat to be able to get this sort of information. On the left, it's a seamer. On the right is a spinner. I hope he... Oh, I was worried he was going to get out there, Anjum, as we were building up that story. But the key in how you look at this and how they're trying to get the data, especially smart cricket, is just to look at the angle that's created against the seamer compared to the angle that's created against the spinner. Nice piece of timing, but doesn't find the gap. You just look at the amount of angle created for the seamer compared to the greater angle created for the spinner. Now, my analogy, my analysis of that is that the angle will be a lot less because there's more pace on the ball on the left and less pace on the right. So he's got to create a bigger angle, a bigger swing of the bat to get the ball away. Thank you, smart cricket. Power, shot efficiency, and bat speed.
Could have been dangerous had that ball hit Faf du Plessis at mid-off. It's taken a while this over. Didn't have a powerful throw, but if it had struck, it would have been curtains for Imran.
Yeah, some shots of the periphery of this wonderful stadium here in Chattogram. This is our last day. Anjum, we're off to Dhaka tomorrow. Back to the capital city. The port city has treated us well, just a bailout at the last minute there. Teams have enjoyed the conditions here. They've been very batter friendly. Saw a lot of dew last night. This man has got great memories of this ground. Got 111 not out. I did mention at the toss, both teams coming off almost perfect performances. And this is a perfect sight for you.
The one thing is very noticeable. That Tamim Iqbal is very watchful. He's playing close to his body. Yes, his front foot goes across towards the off stump. And a very Tamim style, very wristy. He likes to play the ball towards mid-wicket region. But the good thing is he's not throwing his bat at the ball. He's allowing the ball to come to him. And when he gets loose deliveries like these, he's dispatching them over the boundary. A maximum for Tamim Iqbal.
Yeah, we've spoken enough, and we've given him a lot of confidence as Tamim Iqbal up at the top here, but he's in a good vein of form. And when you have that presence at the crease, and the bowler continues to double guess what he needs to do, he pitches it short. It's a nothing delivery to a man in this form, and he just picks it up. And it's hit away because he has been forced to change his game plan. He's almost been jittery throughout the over. A couple of wides, a couple of singles, and then hit away for 6.
Experience coming there for Tamim Iqbal. A single to finish the 647 for 1.
সাধারণ ডিস্টেম্পার বা সিমেন্ট পেইন্ট আর নয়, বাড়ির ভেতরে ও বাইরের দেয়ালের সৌন্দর্য ও সুরক্ষায় ব্যবহার করুন স্মার্ট ও সাশ্রয়ী রং বার্জার রেডিয়েন্স।
বার্জার রেডিয়েন্স, বাইরে চকচকে,
ভেতরে ঝকঝকে।
power play is done. 47 for 1. Not a bad power play, Ed.
Yeah, not a bad one. They created a bit of a partnership, these two. That was wonderful. Mohammad Shahzad. And then gets stuck on the crease, so almost was unsure. Looked like he was trying to give himself a bit of room to try and free that through the leg side, but was proved to be adjacent. Zaman has come out and complimented Tamim Iqbal. Tamim 25 off 20, partnership 40 of 26, so a decent power. You'd say a decent power play because you haven't given the opposition an extra wicket, and you've sort of kept things in control, in check.
And just to reiterate, the decent power play means for the batting side. That's Minister Dhaka. It's such an important aspect in any form of the game, be it shortest or test cricket, that you don't lose wickets, and you don't lose early wickets. You have time to plan an innings or work out your strategy. When you have wickets in hand, when you have explosive batters waiting in the dressing room. Good stroke, full face down the line.
I think teams are catching on to that. I think teams are starting with a different strategy in terms of holding the innings together. I'll come back to that in a short while. The use of the feet. It's Daryl Mitchell. All of a sudden very circumspect. Looks to keep it out. It is a bad ball, he puts it away, but he tries to take the game deep for New Zealand in T20 cricket, and then all of a sudden then just pulls the trigger at will. Aiden Markram is becoming like that for South Africa. Because of how teams want to be so exuberant in that power play, it does bring a lot of risk. That's another poor delivery, but we're outside of the power play, so more fielders outside the circle to protect the boundary. But you get where I'm coming from in terms of allowing the team to still be expansive, but at the same time keep things in check with one particular player that can take it deep and still be expansive at the end.
I also feel that, yes, to just expand on your explanation here, that yes, the wickets are invaluable, but at the same time the teams are still working out their ways of structuring how they get to milestones. 50 on the board for Dhaka, and how do they achieve team milestones, individual milestones, and the milestones according to the situation. So whilst you want to send your explosive players right at the top and use those fielding restrictions, just 2 fielders outside the circle for the first 6 overs, but at the same time very aware of the fact that you don't want to, you want to continue to score, you continue to build the momentum, because you don't want your power hitters to go wasted sitting inside the dressing room.
Yeah, case in point last night. Case in point. Andre Fletcher, the Spice Man as he's become known, franchise cricket, the world round, it takes down bowling attacks, had to almost change his whole game because of the situation, and Sakib was so quick on it that he said, you know what, the dew is going to come, it's going to be difficult, let me get my spinners out of the way, and they're absolutely overly respected.
And 6 runs short while chasing last night. Mahdi Hassan with a 6 still fell short of the target. 54 for 1.
আইলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয়, উই ডোন্ট জাজ। এক চাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে। ফুড প্যান্ডা।
Yeah, time in the innings where Minister Dhaka would look to step up the scoring rate. 7.71. Tamim Iqbal batting in the centre and just marking my attendance whilst the camera is.
You see everybody trying to keep busy at the back there. Aksad, look at him, always in the notebook. Jamim, busy.
That's Edward Rainsford Brent, that is. It's a nice gamble taken there by the captain to get the second over for Karim Jannat. First one, 12 runs of it. But he's giving encouragement, Faf du Plessis around Karim Jannat.
It's key to have him in those hot zones, as much as you're trying to save boundaries and put him as a boundary rider, but it's always good to keep him in the action. Faf du Plessis close to the bowlers, close to various areas in the ground, to just maintain that strategic information flowing from him into the rest of the players. Now, just to finish that point on how we're trying to set up innings these days in terms of batters, and I think if you look there's Faf. Said he got all his work in because he's going to have back-to-back games. Bowled him! You just mentioned that he went for a few runs in his first over, gambled in bringing him back, and he's just rewarded his captain.
The full ball is always working for the bowlers, mostly. Quick for him, accuracy going to his credit, and undoing Imran Usman. Confidence coming from Faf du Plessis, deliverance from Karim Jannat as Imran departs for 15, 55 for 2. Mahmudullah, vastly experienced, captain of the national team T20, and he's here because of this.
That's a great sight to see if you're a fast bowler. Knock it back, get it off the ground. Yes, perfect delivery. Didn't disturb off, didn't disturb leg, zoned in on middle. Captain out in the middle, as you said.
Confidence is such a beautiful thing. When you have it, correction.
Yeah, when you have it, you cannot put a foot wrong. And the Victorians have it all, unbeaten. Everything has just gone their way. And their players have really stepped up. As much as it's gone their way, their players have also come to the party at key moments. And there's a really key moment. Get the captain in, let's see what he can do.
You know, just the fact that Karim Jannat has a Faf du Plessis at mid-off, the captain has allowed the wise words to be shared with Karim Jannat. Not that he wouldn't allow it. Other than that, just walks back towards the boundary line as Tamim Iqbal has come on strike. But you have a young bowler like Karim Jannat and have Faf du Plessis guide him. And guide him right through the tournament. This is invaluable experience. Young bowler playing for Afghanistan, didn't have a great outing in the ICC T20 World Cup, and a great exposure here. He's bowling against the likes of quality batters.
bit of a breeze going across. That's what's making it comfortable. Coming from the western side of the ground, from right to left of your screen. And it's the shorter boundary, I'm assuming probably 68 yards towards the right of your screen. But you'll be hitting into the breeze. Another element of this ground and how it's open-ended.
$57 for 2.
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল হ্যান্ড স্যানিটাইজার।
There's a bit of a dip, and you'll just see a little grey marker on the 8th over there. That's a wicket, and it's a clear indicator. It's a wonderful indication of how the ebbs and flows go of an innings, especially with the power play, and now into the overs where they call them the middle overs, but a lot of T20 players are trying to evolve into power hitters through that middle overs. Tanveer Islam, 7 wickets in his career. I just mentioned he said he got all his work in. Faf du Plessis, he said he spent a lot of time in the gym, try to get it all in before the many games to come, and this is why. He says he practices this. He has a responsibility to the side to ensure that he takes these catches, entertains us here at the top and on your TV sets all around the world. That's why they're so important, aren't they, Anjum, the overseas professionals? It's not just about the performances, it's about what they can give, what they can impart on the game at various times. Gosh, this is a good shot.
Tanveer Islam. It just gives me a feeling. We heard earlier on Athar Ali Khan mention that it's a good pitch to bat on. Yes, it is. But it's not a pitch where you can hit through the line. It might be still easier while the ball is new, hard. That'll be a 6 on any ground. That's how well timed the stroke is from Tamim Iqbal.
It was just getting a little too quiet for them. Minister Dhaka, they were just being dictated to just a bit too long. And the quality of Tamim Iqbal. Good use of the feet, creates a lovely hitting zone so that bat can swing through and holds a perfect pose at the end. 1081 watts. It's a timely hit, really is. Again, it's about the run rates and maintaining it around 7 at this stage. Want it to be about 8 or 9 as the game progresses. And this type of cricket, these type of shots will get that momentum back on their side.
Now you've got to be very careful that even after you get that 6, you get the scoreboard moving. Because it does require a set batter to take the lead. Anyone coming in does tend to take a bit of time. It requires a bit of hard work, this surface, to get your runs in. $67 for 2. 9 overs done. It's going to be a time for the players to take.
খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা
Watching from home can use this time to wash their hands and ensure the family's safety. End of the Dettol germ-free strategic timeout. Let's play safe with Dettol. Should be a couple of runs. This partnership is the one that Minister Dhaka would be looking to accelerate. Mahmudullah can play strokes down the ground, especially onside is his strength area. Tamim Iqbal will fancy playing the left arm spinner.
Well picked up. Very well picked up, and I think Imran Kaish has also picked it up, brought on his more prolific wicket taker. Oh my. Mahmudullah in full cry. What a shot this is. Oh, eat your heart out, Anju. This is just spectacular.
Pleasing and easy to the eye. Free flow of the bat. Power and efficiency. Unmeasured in this, but must be spot on. And the moment the batter hits a bowler over the cover region for a maximum, what's the line that he's going to be bowling next ball?
See, when you get hit for 6 in that manner there's not many that have the best option of coming back, and he's just done it well there. A little bit of pace off, but he's actually gone with the off spinner on this occasion. The 6 was more the arm ball, went across him, gave him the opportunity to free the arms. So a good comeback. And look at that. Wonderful shot. Sometimes T20 cricket, you think across the line, use of the feet, the brash, the exuberance. That was just all class all over it.
And shots like these just remind you to keep it very simple. Cricket is very simple. Just get back to ball. Full face, down the line. Good comeback. 2 good deliveries from Nahidul. Let's not forget he's been the player of the match in the first 2 games. Picked up a couple of wickets yesterday too. 3 in fact. He's got form going for him.
And what they've done really well here, Dhaka, is that they've kept him quite as much as he hasn't gone for that many. He's now 22, 24 in fact, with a ball to go. The big part of his bowling is that wicket's column is quiet. It's 0. He hasn't caused any issues to this batting lineup.
Dot ball to finish the over. 78 for 2.
এক্সপেল 475 মিলি কিনলেই সাথে শক্তি 500 মিলি টয়লেট ক্লিনার একদম ফ্রি। বাঁচলো পুরো 110 টাকা।
So good to see Tamim Iqbal, the local lad, continuing the form that he has shown. And that last innings that he blasted a really quick 100, 111. Remember, there was 100 in the same match for Lennon Simmons, 116. Lunchtime. Oh wow, looks good though, eh? Have you had your lunch yet, Shoman Noy?
Not yet. Very good afternoon to you. Not many in the com box have gone for lunch yet. Tamim Iqbal on show, 42 of 33. It's been such a balanced approach. Very steady batting. There's those shrimp hatcheries, rice fields, plenty of greenery. Beautiful around the stadium, Chattogram.
Good use of the feet, very good from Ahmadullah. Not get enough from the bat. It just turns out to be a single. Tanveer Islam working hard. Partnership of 26 and 19 now between these two. It's a composed inning. It's an organized inning. He looks so organized. Just making some room, and he's played that beautiful cover drive. The outfield is lightning quick. He wanted that fielder a little bit towards the cover area. But have a look at this shot.
Wasn't a bad delivery. It's just he's so good. Rocking back on the back foot. So good quality of the back foot cover drive. 4 runs.
He started this tournament, the Bangabandhu BPL 2022, with a couple of back-to-back 50s. He has managed to pick up 100. And he's looking dangerous. Doesn't want to throw it away. He has. He went down the wicket. He could not reach to the pitch of the delivery. And instead of just blocking it, he went through the shot. Pays the price.
Tanveer Islam strikes back. And just as you were saying, he wouldn't want to throw it away. Is hit it straight to mid-wicket. It was hit hard. It was hit very hard. Dancing down the wicket. Playing across, and Karim Jannat with a good catch. He was close and hit very hard. Well taken. He celebrates. Tamim gone for 46. Dhaka are 85 for 3.
very big wicket for Comilla Victorians. In comes Shobogoto home. Tamim was looking dangerous. He just smashed a lovely cover drive, and immediately after that he goes down the wicket and he gets himself in a spot of bother because he could not reach to the pitch. Big wicket. Suet just went through the shot. Victorian. That's the reason why it went in the air, and luckily there was someone in the short mid-wicket area to take that catch. It's a good catch from Karim Jannat. 85 for 3.
আইলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয় উই ডোন্ট জাজ এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা
Yeah, just when things were looking good for Minister Dhaka, they've lost the all-important wicket of Tamim Iqbal, who is batting really well. 46 of 35. Last 30 balls, now 38 for 2. It's been a good start for them. But with that loss of Tamim Iqbal, they have to start all over again. Good for them that Mahmudullah Riyad still there in the middle. Ariful Haq in the attack, right arm Seema. And I do think that this is a very good batting strip. We've seen so many runs being scored, and you got to go and play freely, but you got to be careful of not trying to play too many shots when it's not there to hit. That's exactly what happened to Tamim Iqbal.
Just as you were saying, back-to-back 50s, I was saying balanced approach, and goes down the wicket, hits one across, not exactly from the pitch of the ball, and he knew it straight away. But Minister Dhaka, they seem to have a plan. Very measured innings so far.
That should be a boundary. It is a good piece of timing. He's such a lovely player to watch. Shobogoto home, underrated, but he packs a punch. Just opening the face of the bat at the very last moment, creating that gap and picking up a very good looking boundary.
Sweet and simple, just using the pace of the bowler, opening the face of the bat as you mentioned, and finding the gap. Ball winning the race at the end.
Well, that is not a great shot, and he's got away with it because he was not in a position to play that shot. Premeditated, survived.
Shahidul Islam, the fielder at dead mid-wicket, was short, getting the top part of the bat, just came out of the blue. That shot from Shobogoto home, good effort from him.
You're very lucky. Shobogoto home, very, very lucky. He went down the wicket, that's the reason why he pulled it back. Ariful Haq. Again a short ball and gone past that fielder at short. Fine, the man in the deep will cut it off. Good running, very good running. He's come back quite comfortably for the second.
Mahmudullah Riyad, the skipper, just shouting 2-2-2. Definitely wanted to come back for the strike. Already 8 runs of the 4 deliveries. Yes, pulled away, found the gap. It's mostly been proper cricketing shots for Minister Dhaka.
Again, he's just trying to use his feet. Turning out to be good over with that boundary. They've already have 9 this over.
Yes, cruising along, run rate of 7.94 at the moment. Will get them to 158. 10 will get them 175 average total at Chattogram, this BPL being 165. They still have Andre Russell, Naeem Sheikh in the dugout.
That's well bowled. He wants to pick up a single, and he does. They needed a direct hit. 10 in that over. Minister Dhaka, 95 for 3.
শুরুটাই যদি ভুলভাবে হয় তাহলে কি আর শুরু হবে কোনো লং লাস্টিং স্টোরি? কুল বডি স্প্রে, 4টি লং লাস্টিং ফ্রেগ্রেন্সে। ভুল করো না, কুল করো।
Mahmudullah now has 1,962 runs. Tamim Bell right at the top in most runs in Bangladesh Premier League. Bikur Rahim, the second batter. They're looking to put a little bit pressure here, aren't they? Because it looks like they want to play shots of each and every delivery. And they have 8 more overs, make that 7.5 overs to be bowled.
Yeah, this one, last over. Well, I think they're just making sure they're getting a run of each ball and laying that foundation for Andre Russell to come.
I think important for Mahmudullah Riyad to stay on, and I think which will allow Shobhagato Home to play with some sort of freedom. Because you really want him, because he's just come on to bat, to go and try to play big shots. But he needs to pick the right ones, right length. Goes down the wicket, gets an outside edge. He's lucky again, dropping short of that fielder. So intentions are pretty clear.
Absolutely. Just the list we saw a while back. 2 of the top 5 batters are from Minister Dhaka. Tamim Iqbal definitely topping the list. Mahmudullah Riyad is there too at number 3. They've won 2 matches out of the 5, and on both occasions they've won the match chasing.
He's sliding down the leg side. And in that chase of 170 plus, they scored 177 for 1 in the 17th over. However, Tamim Iqbal smashed that brilliant 100. But apart from that, if you look back for another last 3 or 4 games, they got bowled out by 400 versus Sylhet, the same opposition, when they won by 9 wickets in that match where Tamim got 100. 130 for 6, winning by 4 wickets versus Borishal. Straight to the fielder. Poor, sloppy. And then 131 all out, losing by 30 runs versus Chattogram Challengers. So they haven't had a great day or great time with the bat apart from that one innings. The 100 comes up, but I reckon this innings might just go above 170, 180 is a possibility. You mentioned about Dre Russ in the dressing room, but I also think that Mahmudullah will need to play a very crucial role with the bat for his team. He cannot afford to get out.
Absolutely, very important player. The 100 has come up for 3. Again, soft hands to take a single to end the over. 101 for 3.
আইলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয়, উই ডোন্ট জাজ। এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে। ফুড প্যান্ডা।
7 more overs to be bowled. Mustafizur has got 3. Shohidul, a couple of them. So has Karim Jannat. Tanvir Islam, 1 more. Nahidul, as usual, very economical, none for 24. Mahmudullah has been a busy cricketer, looking to rotate the strike. There you go, the pink pads for Minister Dhaka. J. Russ padded up.
The big hitter waiting in the dugout. We've seen, well, you do need fair share of luck for the result to go your way as well. We've seen that bizarre run out that he suffered. Seen a 15-ball cameo of him as well.
Oh, that's gone. That's a good pickup shot to start the over with the maximum from the bat of Mahmudullah.
What a player he is. Seen one cover drive for 6. This time nicely flicked away right up the middle. Big 6.
151 sixes this season of Bangabandhu BPL 2022. He's now raced over to 28 of 19, and that's why I feel he's so important for his team. If he can just hold his nerve and bat till the very end, don't bother what's coming from the other end. Do your job as a skipper. And he hardly misses a ball.
Well, good shot.
Yeah, that's also the shortest part of the boundary. So it's easy to just help. It's on its way straight to the fielder, but it's still a single. Not good. Not good. They should not allow the batters to cross over for a single if the fielders are fielding inside the circle and if the ball goes straight onto them.
Absolutely. Mr. Dhaka are just controlling this game. You mentioned Mahmudullah Riyad scored 39 of 20. Second match against Khulna Tigers. 47 run a ball against Fortune Borishal. He was the man of the match. 33 of 26 is Celeste Sunrisers. Plenty of starts and leading from the front.
Bit of a field change here. And the bowler just couldn't stop it of his own bowling, so that allows the batters to cross over for a single. It's important for someone like Shohidul Islam to make sure that he does not release another boundary, especially in this over, because he went first ball 6, and that's what you were talking about. 39 of 20. It has come in good time. 47 versus Borishal was an important innings. Tillet also 33 and 26. Again now 21 deliveries for 30. Oh yes sir, this time he's taken it. It was short and he's eyeing to put that away on top of that fielder. Fails to do so.
Yeah, change of ends for Shohidul. Brought back to bowl from the BBS cables end, and change of luck. Bowled, and it was a good catch. Running to his left, Karim Jannat. He's taken his second catch in this match. Mahmudullah Shubhak at the home departs for 9. Dhaka are 110 for 4.
Dre Russ is the new batter. 165 the strike rate in BPL. That's why we feel he's so dangerous.
Of course, it's pulled. Karim Jannat, that short fine, running to his left. Yes, corrections. It is his second catch of the match. First one was Tamim Iqbal. And this time Shiva got the home. Very well done to break the partnership.
In one of the matches he scored 36 in quick time, Dre Russ. And he'll be eyeing to come good with the bat. Minister Dhaka desperately need him to come back in form. Over ball, first up is a Yorker. 110 for 4.
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল ডিসইনফেক্টেন্ট স্প্রে।
Yeah, just off air, I was discussing with Shaman Nai that they have kept Mustafizur Rahman, beg your pardon, Fizz. He has 3 more overs, and the moment he's walked in, I feel that he should be in the attack. That's what we're discussing off air. Naeem Sheikh, left-hander, and it looks like that Mustafizur is back. I think that's the right move, because you want your best bowlers bowling in, against their best batters, and they were one of the best batters. Yes, Tamim Iqbal has been in flourishing form, but he's already back in the hat. Fizz in the attack, beats him with the slower.
He is a specialist, isn't he? And more often than not, the captains do prefer to keep him back. Those are the cutters from the specialists. Slowing the pace of the ball, some turn off the deck. Missed out opportunity, did not pick that out.
The supple wrists from Fizz. He's got so much to offer. Is that Mashrafi Murtaza? Yes, he is. Fizz has got so much to offer. Again, beautifully bowled. Oh! Has gone through, beats the bat, beats the keeper, and it rolls over to the boundary. Should have been stopped.
Just a bit unlucky on this occasion, Mustafiz. Another great cutter. The batsman misses it, Maudla Riyad, and so does the keeper between his legs.
And that should have been stopped. At least get your body behind the line of the ball instead of trying to stop that with a bit of a gap. Anyway, important boundary for Minister Dhaka. They're going at a rate of 7.95, almost 8 runs in an over. If they go with 8 runs in an over, they'll end up 160, 170. But that can change so very quickly if Dre Russ explodes with the bat. And that's the catch taken by Karim Jannat. He sent back Shobha home from Afghanistan. Right. He's been very good with the ball in this over, and he's going to bowl for the very first time to the big man, Dre Russ. And that's the reason why he's in the attack. He's only faced 1 delivery. Oh, a bit quicker. Another very good delivery. Yes, squares him up. Clever piece of bowling from Fizz.
That's super bowling. Mustafizur Rahman back for length, moving away from the right-handed batsman, and he surely did square him up.
Yeah, probably he was expecting a slower delivery. Very good from Fizz. He keeps on bowling deliveries where the batters will just keep on guessing what he's going to do next.
Yeah, back of length, tight bowling, not giving him any room. The slower delivery that Andre Russell might have anticipated, not there. The pace, the bounce you mentioned at the pitch report.
And if Comilla Victorians can somehow pick up one of the batters in the middle, then be in a strong position to restrict them to a chaseable total. Clip will only be a single, so 7 in that over after 15 minutes to Dhaka are 117 for 4.
আইলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয় উই ডোন্ট জাজ এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা
It looks steady. There's one big over there. It looks like it went for 15. But everything looks steady. But I do not believe they're quite happy with that image at the moment. Minister Dhaka, 117 for 4 with 5 overs to go. Russell is there. So with those 5 overs, he bats all of them. I'll eat my words because he's a world-class batter. And the impetus can be added very quickly. Good running and good placement, in fact, that allows the good running. Right, Shamim, how do you see it?
I think Mahmudullah Riyad has a lot to do with keeping this partnership together. You'll expect Dre Russ to go for the big shots. He'll do get the twos and the singles going on a regular basis. And
keep a partnership together, you need a good relationship.
We have one, don't we?
Yeah, fantastic. It's been like that for years. Talking about those two men out there, Mahmudullah and Russell. Heaves through the leg side. I say that because one has to go and the other one has to follow.
Yeah, I understand that. And, you know, Dre Russ will try and keep on going, as you said. But it's just that lack of pace. Maybe the ball not coming to him at the comfort level that he likes to say. He has to manufacture shots.
I said to him after the toss, are you going to smash it? He said, I'll try. And try he does. Try he does. Andre Russell. It's not his biggest, but it is a 6 nonetheless.
No, it's enough. He's given that effort. He's been tied down for a while and he ain't going to take it lying down. Look at that. One knee down, full swing of the bat. Just over the top. Just what the doctor ordered. He's getting things moving here.
Oh, he's even clapping for it. He enjoyed it. The bowler enjoyed it. He hasn't had luck though on his side, has he, Andre Russell? Take you back to that run out. I've never seen something ever on the cricket field like that. Unbelievable. So he's going to give himself a chance here, Andre Russell.
Well, I tell you what, I thought that was going to be a little closer to that fielder. Just seemed to be not too comfortable in going through with that shot. But little fortunate that it evaded the fielder.
Yeah, I don't think the contact is pure. Just there, he's thinking, have I been able to put it in the gap? Oh, yes. And the dive comes out, but it's a late one. And just there, got too close to him to be able to extend the arms. 13 off this over. There's been a dot ball in it. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. The bowler comes back with a bang. Andre Russell, gone.
He foxed him. He tempted him to come down, and just a little bit of purchase, just straightened up. The ball was drifting in. He was playing for the ball to come on and just beat him all ends up. Well, here's the last laugh. Big wicket of Andre Russell. Goes for 11. It's 130 for 5.
Yeah, he'll be kicking himself, Andre Russell, as he walks off.
সাধারণ ডিস্টেম্পার বা সিমেন্ট পেইন্ট আর নয়, বাড়ির ভেতরে ও বাইরের দেয়ালের সৌন্দর্য ও সুরক্ষায় ব্যবহার করুন স্মার্ট ও সাশ্রয়ী রং বার্জার রেডিয়েন্স।
বার্জার রেডিয়েন্স, বাইরে চকচকে,
ভেতরে ঝকঝকে।
It's time for the Dirtle germ-free strategic timeout to be over. Let's play safe with Dirtle. And he comes down the wicket straight today, does the captain Mamadullah. After a timeout, he wants to carry the momentum.
I think it's decided now that Ray Russ has gone. It's time to take the onus and just go charging after the ball, just keep the scoreboard ticking along nicely, and he makes his intentions pretty clear. Straight from the word go after that break. This is good thinking on the part of Mahmudullah Riyad.
It's a good shot as well. It's a good option. Down the ground, away from the fielders. Good piece of timing. Starts the over off well, as now we add more impetus, more desire to get to a specific total.
Little bit of problem is that they've got a new batter in the form of Naeem Sheikh, who's no mug with a bat, but look at that strike rate. Now this is the time he does open for Bangladesh, but you see the strike rate, so you'd expect him to be a little more circumspect, but that's not what the team needs with just under 4 overs to go.
Yeah, he is a good player. Generally bats in the top order. Now coming into the latter part of the innings where time to set yourself, time to get your eye in, time to assess conditions or soak conditions up is very limited. It's go time. And for a moment there we thought it was go time for Andre Russell.
Well, he did want to have a go, just shimmying down the wicket and then going backwards. You see, left enough space for the bowler to hold on his line and keep pecking away at that stump, and he missed it all ends up. Just couldn't get behind the line. That's what was needed. Got a tad carried away after those 2 big shots earlier in the over.
Goes over cover. Use of the feet, but he's definitely showing his intention.
Absolutely, and even he was a little off balance in moving to the onside. Then he had to extend his arms to reach that ball. The bowler, realizing the fact that he was going for that shot, dropped a little short. He's just trying to angle it away from him. Eventually, Mahmood Riyad getting a bit of bat on him. It's Naeem Sheikh. I want to see what his ploy is.
Stays down, gets stuck on the crease. I think it was just a subtle change in pace here. The Fizz, wow. Oh my God. Hey, you know, geez, how do you...
He's got the most supple wrist you'll ever see. Just does wonders with that.
There's just too many moving parts, and then to also create the join in your wrist to complement your body, the arm speed, and then also execute. Unbelievable. Amazing. Mr. Fizz, over goes for 8. It's 138 for 5.
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল ডিসইনফেক্টেন্ট স্প্রে।
Steady rebuild with 3 overs to go. Run rate for majority of that Manhattan has been around 7, but you can just see on the left of your screen at the bottom next to that 138 it's gone over 8, so indication that bigger overs are being sought. Mamadullah 41 off 30. He's playing a good hand here. Naeem needs to go with him.
Even if it doesn't get a boundary, Naeem Sheikh really wants to give the strike back. 2 things happen. If you get a run, rotate the strike, you give the strike back to the man who's really trying to get a move on and who's got 41 of 30, looking much the more confident and the more aggressive of the 2. So can't afford to play dot balls.
I think there's a method to it for Naeem Sheikh, and that is to decide a certain way of playing right now and sticking with it, because the captain needs to stick around to try and get to at least 160, 170. We saw 183 yesterday be defended by the opponents with a good hand by Faf du Plessis. Cameron Delport 97. I think 76 runs came in the final 5 overs. So if they're going to get anywhere near there, or anywhere close to that, it's going to be an enormous amount of playing off each other and partnership. But a lot of boundaries need to come. Low full toss through the leg side, 1 bounce 4, that'll help.
Oh, he's just not going to hang about, is he? Now, what is bothering him? Just asking something. I think it's a high full toss above waist high, he reckoned. But he's got 4 runs.
Let's have a closer look at it. Do you think that's above the waist height?
No, I don't think so. I think it's heading down. The trajectory was on its... Look, and he's bending down. See, at point of impact, the ball is on its way down. So maybe touch and go, but I can understand. One extra ball, a free hit wouldn't be harmful to their cause.
The key there is that he's not quite in an upright position. He's in a crouched position, so it looks as if the ball is slightly below the waist, and I don't know what he's given him a warning. More width in the air on the bounce to Delport, deciding to preserve the boundary rather than maybe diving forward for that catch. I think he's just at the bottom of us here. I think he could have actually made a better fist of that.
Well, this is very difficult for a fielder in the deep.
Beg your pardon, they ended up calling it a no ball. But it ended up being called a no ball, Shaman.
That's why he was really going for that big hit. Anyway, that's water under the bridge. Mahmoud Riyad. He throws his bat at it, not really timing it, and just getting into deep, getting a single.
Okay, 2 deliveries to go. I always like looking at this part of the game where you must have as many runs as possible in the over. So 9 with 2 deliveries to go, 2 boundaries make it a big one. Partnership 17 off 11. And looking to do a lot of change of pace, but it'll be punished through the onside.
But you see, for a while, you thought, why is he holding back? It's just because he wanted to place it in the perfect position. He didn't go full hog with the shot, not the full flow, but it's just that accurate placement in the deep gets him 4 nicely maneuvered runs there.
Just have a moment here. This is what Shamim's talking about. He just waits and waits until it arrives, and then it's all timing from there. Picks the gap and picks up 4. So with the no ball, it's made it a good one for Minister Dhaka. 14 off the over, 152 for 5.
এক্সপেল 475 মিলি কিনলেই সাথে শক্তি 500 মিলি টয়লেট ক্লিনার একদম ফ্রি। বাঁচলো পুরো 110 টাকা।
ডমেক্স টয়লেট রাখে ফ্রেশ 100 ফ্ল্যাশ পর্যন্ত, তাই ব্যবহার করুন ডমেক্স ফ্রেশ গার্ড।
Warm weather, sunny sky, perfect for cricket, perfect for T20 cricket. Coming to the last 2 overs of this batting innings for Minister Dhaka, 152. They've been able to get to this point. 12 deliveries to go. Muscled, but no timing whatsoever.
And when Mustafizur Rahman bowls his cutters, slows down the ball in the process, gets the ball to grip, very difficult to get your timing right. But I tell you what, into his 4th over, Mustafiz 1 for 18. He's just put the brakes on the batting. He's got to take a few liberties, a few chances on 48. Hasn't scored a 50 for a while in this format of the game. Come in handy, but it has to come in quick time.
Wide will have to bowl that again. The matchup here is quite an interesting one because they would have played a lot with each other. Net sessions, discussions on how to go about Mr. Fizz being used in T20 cricket, Mahmudullah being the T20 captain. So there's a battle within a battle here in terms of how well do I know what he's going to do, how well do I know his plan, and how can I be better to it. It's a swing through the offside. He gets very good bat on it. Mahmudullah goes to 50.
Oh, very, very well played. As I was mentioning, his last T20 50 came versus Papua New Guinea for Bangladesh at Al Amarat 13 innings ago. So this has come at the right time. It's created that momentum that's required for them to finish with a flourish. And Mahmudullah is not going to hang back. So far, a real captain's knock.
That's really nicely played. Open the face of the bat, gets a lovely bit of timing on it, but the intention of lifting it over. Short third and the man a backward point. Oh, bowled by Mr. Fizz.
Yeah, Mr. Fizz not going to be flustered with a boundary, and that is it, which you got. Mahmudullah, his 50 slicing it, but he had that big swing, toe ending. Virtually that delivery was flying away to third man for those 4 very precious runs. I think there was 78 for 1, Eddie, after 10 overs, so doing well in the last half of the game.
Yeah, and keeping it together nicely is Mahmudullah. Has to wait for that again, it'll just be a single. But what a captain's knock it has been. Kept it together, as I continue to say, coming in at a difficult time. Big hitters surrounding him, but he's played well.
Oh yes, paced his innings very well. He was prepared to just watch when Trey Russ was there, hoping that Andre Russell was going to go, but once he departed, changed his mind, went on all-out attack, picked on all the bowlers, and is done well. He wants to finish and stay at the crease at the end of the innings.
This partnership 30 off 18, so going at 10 runs and over since they've been together. That's gone. Well gone. That's very composed by Liston Das. Gathered the ball. Presence of mind for a moment there. I think he has his glove off, and all he has to do is just hit the stumps.
Yes, indeed, and I suppose that was on the cards in the sense that Mahmudullah, sensing the end of the over, trying to retain strike. He asked his partner, who hardly had a chance there, later on cool as cucumber, and gets the wicket. That is Naeem Sheikh. It's 160 for 6.
Ashrafi Mortaza, 91 matches in his BPL career. Decent enough strike rate for man in the lower order. It's a full toss. No timing, no shape to it, but he'll still pick up the one. After 19, it's 161 for 6.
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল হ্যান্ড স্যানিটাইজার।
ডমেক্স টয়লেট রাখে ফ্রেশ 100 ফ্ল্যাশ পর্যন্ত, তাই ব্যবহার করুন ডমেক্স ফ্রেশ গার্ড।
Tamim Iqbal and the captain Mahmudullah. 46 for Tamim, 53 not out at this stage for Mahmudullah. He'll be off strike. Mashrafi Mortaza, the new man at the crease, will face the final over of this batting innings. It looks like it'll be Karim Jannat who will have the responsibility. Mashrafi is out there because of this.
The run out just got a bit of bat to it and immediately started running, and Liton Daj underarming that, and there's no chance for Naim Sheikh.
Yeah, get the captain on strike, get him on strike, get him to face as much of this over as possible.
Yeah, we were wondering, Mashrafi taking a single of the last ball of the previous over and retaining strike. Much rather give it to Mahmudullah Riyad to just go through the remaining part of the over. Need at least another 10 to take them past 170, 172 will come in handy. It's been a good track. You can see that. It'll be tough defending it too.
Goes short, and it's the wrong option. Well set, and hits us a long way.
When Mahmudullah Riyad is seeing that ball as big as a football, you can't afford to bowl short. Stands up, hit me ball, he obliges, 6 for the best.
I can see what the bowler's trying to do there. I can see that he's trying to hit the pitch. Perhaps looking for a top edge, but he gets in such a good position there early, and he picks it up and gets all of it, does Mahmudullah. It's a good sight from the batting side at this point.
It's also good for the fielding unit in realizing that they can trust the wicket.
Low full toss, question asked. They could have done a bit more with that. Finer, it goes the runs away from. There we go. He knows he's just missed out.
Yeah, I think he's trying to be a little cheeky and trying to upset the bowler. Is he going to ask for it? Just walking back. Maybe not. Having a little bit of a chat with his captain, and they have gone upstairs.
Yeah, he's gone upstairs. Has Jannat convinced the captain, why not use it?
I think this is now fair delivery. This is fair delivery. Please
delivery that by Karim Jannat. What are your thoughts?
I think the batsman might have the advantage, but you never know. I think I'll give my opinions after I see the spin vision. It's well.
It's one more, please.
Wow.
Go forward.
For the bowler, it's a pity it's come off the inside edge.
The back of the bat, I think. Did he just, as we go, ball rolls and then it deflects?
Okay.
Striking outside too.
Ball is.
It had everything not going for it.
No need to.
Well,
show.
still the bowler convinced. Well, it's the last.
I think this is more tactical thing about taking more time out of the game for the batting side, just to unsettle a little bit of momentum they could have in these last few deliveries. Mashrafi will be on strike, 3 deliveries to go, 8 off the over up to this point, 169 for 6. Swing and a miss, up the single.
And now that attempt to run him out as he sauntered down the wicket has resulted in the deflection, ricocheting and allowing the man in form, the skipper, to come back into strike. Maybe not good cricket.
Yeah, thought that the run was on. So shimmy down for the Dettel 100% decision pending.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. My decision is not out.
Yeah, very simple.
Not out.
Well grounded, and so Dettel 100% sure, not out.
Couple of easy decisions for the third umpire to make.
Having an easy day, isn't he?
Yes, isn't he?
Right, 2 deliveries. Where do you end up, Dhaka? Well hit. Decision is to go for the second. Where does the throw go? I think it's gone the wrong way. Oh no! Karim Janat! You've made a meal of that!
How could you miss that? Lumbering second run attempted. The throw maybe not accurate as it might have been, just a tad wide, but gets fumbles. Oh, and even got a second grab. Even he got that on the second take. There was the opportunity. Very, very lucky.
Made a meal of it. Right. 172 for 6, a delivery to go. Low full toss or a high full toss. It's gone for 6 and drama in this over. It's a no ball as well.
Oh, the gifts are being offered. You'd have thought that would have been the last ball of the innings. Instead, it's a full toss high, over waist high, as you can see. Hit away for the maximum, and they get an extra delivery.
And this will be second warning. Gone for 6. He was warned for the first one in the previous over when we weren't quite sure whether it was a no ball or not, but he was warned then. And now he's been given another one because it's another no ball in terms of it being above the waist height. And there you go. More drama. He can't bowl and it'll be a free hit. 18 off the over, 179 for 6.
Who is going to bowl that lone delivery?
I'm going Faf du Plessis or Cameron. No, it's not. Who's going to bowl it?
Incredible. I feel sorry for the guy who's coming in for that last one. Incredible. Has this happened before? The last ball having to being bowled by an enforced bowler. After 2 warnings, he's been taken off for 2 balls above waist high.
Well, it's not Delport and it's not Faf du Plessis. Shohidil. Here you go. Nice 1 for 30 and 3. Just come and bowl a free hit.
Taken off for
your worries today. There you go. Now you can bowl it wherever you want. It's a free hit. There we go. Faf du Plessis. Final delivery of the batting innings. Low full toss as well. Clipped through the leg side, and is it taken? But it's a free hit.
Taken off.
So that will not prevent the boundary. There you go. But will not prevent the couple. 20 of that final over. 181 for 6 in 20.
More, definitely much more than they anticipated. Let's have a look at that free hit clipped away, sailing. But even if the catch is taken, it's not going to be legal one because, well, he fumbled it anyway. But a couple of runs, and as you mentioned, 20 of the 20th over. Dhaka ending up very strongly at 181 for 6.
The fielding side didn't help them. Yeah, why didn't you throw it to Litton Das? He's the man's got the gloves on. And so what ended up being quite a difficult period through the middle part of this batting innings ended up being quite a fruit.
এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন মেরিল মিল্ক বার 150 গ্রাম মেরিল মিল্ক সোপ বারের সাথে 25 গ্রাম মিল্ক সোপ বার ফ্রি